Welcome, welcome. It is Monday, June 9th. We're about 20 minutes before market open. Mondays are my busiest day of the week. That's when I put on a lot of my starting trades. So I hope you had a really good weekend. We do have a little bit of economic news coming out this week. This comes to us from Market Watch. But on Wednesday, we get CPI numbers. Notice that the year over year is expected to increase slightly, as is the core year over year. So some anticipation of inflation is baked in a little bit already. We could probably blame that on tariffs. The following day, Thursday, we get PPI, and same kind of thing. It is expected to go up a little bit. Now, because that's the expectation, I'm hoping that the markets have already absorbed that. They should have. Markets can do whatever they want. But I'm thinking and hoping that they will have already absorbed that. Now, last week, we did a practice trade where we did the QQQ. We had that nail biter until the end of the day. We needed it to stay below 530 and needed it to stay below 532, and it stayed slightly below 530. So we did make our full potential $52 less the entry commissions. We did not spend commissions closing the trade. That could work again this week, but if we get, I've got one of the slices locked here, let me unlock it. If we get a surprise, or if the markets for some reason hadn't reacted to the inflation and now they decide to, well, then we could get a really big move. So our iron condor may or may not work. Something that I might want to try this week is to do a calendar spread with the idea that if I have to, I will modify it to be a diagonal or even a vertical, depending on how things work out. Now, right now, I'm just one day apart. Let me close up these slices. Right now, you can see I'm long, or I would be long June 10th and short June 9th. I don't want to go quite that short, so I'm going to make my long leg out to the 20th. And then I'm going to make my short leg the 13th. So I'm short the next Friday and then long 2 Fridays. And I may have to modify this because we're still before market open. One thing that I like on a calendar spread is that my potential profit, if I'm perfect, my potential profit is bigger than my cost. I'm never, ever going to be perfect because, for one thing, I won't allow it. If I get to where I have a 10% profit on this, I'll take it, even if it's later on today. Now, since this is a practice trade, I might let it run a little bit longer. But we'll see if we can get filled. As I mentioned, we're still a little bit before market open. And I'll check in with you tomorrow. Till then, good luck with every single one of your trades.